A/B testing sounds scientific and intimidating. You imagine complex statistical models, massive sample sizes, and a PhD in data science. But in practice, A/B testing is one of the simplest and most practical growth tools available to anyone with a website and some traffic. At its core, A/B testing is just showing two versions of something to different visitors and measuring which one performs better. You do not need to be a statistician to run useful tests. You need clarity about what to test, discipline to test one thing at a time, and patience to wait for meaningful results. This video demystifies A/B testing and shows you how to start using it to improve your funnel without overcomplicating the process. An A/B test splits your audience into two groups. Group A sees the original version of your page, email, or element, called the control. Group B sees a modified version, called the variant. After enough people have seen both versions, you compare the results. If the variant converts at a statistically higher rate than the control, you adopt the variant as your new default. If it does not, you keep the control and test something else. The beauty of A/B testing is that it replaces opinions with evidence. Instead of debating whether a green button or a blue button will convert more visitors, you test both and let the data decide. Instead of guessing whether a short headline or a long headline works better, you run both and measure the outcome. Every team has opinions about what will work. A/B testing turns those opinions into hypotheses that can be validated or rejected with real data. The first step is choosing what to test. Focus on elements that directly affect conversion: headlines, calls to action, button text, form fields, page layouts, images, offer descriptions, and pricing presentation. These elements are seen by every visitor and have a direct impact on whether they take the desired action. Do not waste testing capacity on elements that are unlikely to affect behavior, like minor color variations in non-interactive areas or font size changes in secondary text. The second step is forming a hypothesis. A hypothesis states what you expect to happen and why. For example, changing the headline from "Sign up for updates" to "Get the free marketing checklist" will increase opt-in conversions because it offers a specific, tangible benefit instead of a vague promise. The hypothesis gives your test direction and makes the result interpretable. Without a hypothesis, you are just changing things randomly and hoping something improves. Sample size matters. If you declare a winner after 10 visitors have seen each version, your result is not reliable. Small sample sizes produce noisy data where random variation can look like a real difference. The sample size you need depends on your current conversion rate and the size of improvement you want to detect. As a rough guideline, most tests need at least 100 conversions per variation to produce reliable results. If your page converts at 5% and receives 1,000 visitors per week, you need about 2,000 visitors per variation, which means the test should run for about 4 weeks. Most A/B testing tools calculate statistical significance for you. Statistical significance is a measure of confidence that the observed difference between variations is real and not due to random chance. A standard threshold is 95% confidence, meaning there is only a 5% probability that the result occurred by chance. Do not stop your test early because one version looks better after a few days. Let the test reach your predetermined sample size or significance threshold before drawing conclusions. Running multiple tests simultaneously on the same page can produce confusing results because the tests may interact with each other. If you are testing a new headline and a new button color at the same time, you cannot tell whether the improvement came from the headline, the button, or the combination. Sequential testing, where you test one element at a time, produces cleaner results. Once you have a winner, make that change permanent and move on to testing the next element. Prioritize tests by potential impact. A headline test on a page that receives 10,000 visitors per month has much more potential impact than the same test on a page that receives 100 visitors. Similarly, testing the first element visitors see, like a headline or hero image, typically has more impact than testing elements further down the page. Focus your testing capacity on high-traffic pages and high-visibility elements first. Common mistakes in A/B testing include stopping tests too early, testing too many things at once, ignoring the context of your traffic, and not documenting results. Stopping early is the most common mistake. A variation that looks like a clear winner after 2 days might converge back to the control's performance after 2 weeks. The early difference was statistical noise, not a real improvement. Always wait for sufficient data before making decisions. Not all traffic is equal, and this affects your tests. If your Monday traffic comes primarily from email subscribers and your Saturday traffic comes primarily from social media, these audiences may respond differently to the same test. Running a test from Monday to Sunday ensures that both variations are exposed to the full range of your traffic mix. Running a test from Monday to Wednesday and declaring a winner misses the weekend traffic, which might respond completely differently. Document every test you run, including the hypothesis, the variations, the duration, the sample size, the results, and your interpretation. This documentation creates a knowledge base that prevents you from rerunning tests you have already completed and helps you identify patterns over time. After running 50 tests, you might notice that benefit-oriented headlines consistently outperform feature-oriented headlines with your audience. These patterns become informal rules that guide future content and design decisions. Start simple. Your first A/B test does not need to be complex. Pick a landing page with decent traffic, write a new headline, set up the test in your A/B testing tool, and let it run for 2 to 4 weeks. Review the results, learn from them, and run the next test. Over time, the compound effect of many small improvements produces significant gains in your conversion rate. A/B testing is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing practice that continuously improves your funnel based on evidence rather than guesswork. Growth Funnel Lab breaks down the systems behind online growth, landing pages, email funnels, lead magnets, conversion rates, customer journeys, and simple marketing experiments. Each episode explains one practical growth concept with clear examples so founders, creators, and small teams can build smarter funnels without guessing. This video is general marketing education, not a guarantee of leads, revenue, conversion lift, or business results. Outcomes vary by offer, audience, traffic quality, pricing, execution, and measurement.